I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. The real reason people are blaming Katt Williams and comedian Monique for the death of Baltimore comedian Reggie Carroll. Let me read my copyright disclaimer and then we'll get into this demonstration. Salute to the chat. Salute to all of my moderators. Salute to the replay gang. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this video that I call a demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now, this story is dealing with two legends in the comedian world from the city that I'm from, which happens to be Baltimore. Shout out to all of my people from Baltimore. I see everybody. I will come down there to the chat. Now, unfortunately, one of these legends by the name of Reggie Carroll has lost his life last week. Many of you have asked me to cover this story, so I said, sure, no problem. Now, I'll get into exactly who this comedian Reggie Carroll is. He played in The Parkers, and he also was on Comic View, and he also had a guest appearance in some other videos and movies as well. We'll get into that later on in this demonstration. But he has passed away. A tragedy incident in Mississippi. He was unalive. You know how people do, especially when somebody that's black, mainly a celebrity, when a black celebrity passes away, people always come up with conspiracy theories. And, people always feel as though somebody sacrificed them. Now, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Now, let me go to this clip. Let's start here. I don't want to keep y'all waiting that much longer. Let's start here. And then I'll chop it up with you guys.
Rest in peace to Baltimore comedian Reggie Carroll. He was unfortunately killed while he was out in Mississippi. According to South Haven police, they've identified Reggie as the victim in a fatal shooting that occurred on Wednesday night. Police got a call about the shooting. They pulled up and found a man that was suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving efforts, Reggie unfortunately died from his injuries. Now, here's the most important part of this. One male is in custody and one male has been charged with the murder of Reggie. Let me repeat that. Somebody is in custody and somebody has been charged with killing Reggie. Now, yesterday, Monique actually spoke out and had some very nice words about Reggie.
This is why I say treat people the best you can, because you never know if you'll get a chance to see them again. And the last time me and my brother Reggie Carroll was together, that's what it was. An amazing time being on tour together, being on that road together. What a time. So I have no sad tears because all of our times together was amazing. Was amazing.
Unfortunately.
Now, that's the reason why people are blaming Monique. My opinion, that's a reach that's just too far. People are saying she's talking about the good times and she's not shedding no tears. And let me explain something to you all. Everybody deals with death completely different. All right. Sometimes I've cried at funerals. Sometimes I didn't cry at funerals. Sometimes I've cried when a loved one passed away. Sometimes I didn't. Now, in this case, I'm with Monique. Monique wants to focus on the good times that her and her brother has had, speaking on Reggie Carroll. And if you really, really tap into Monique and really listen to her, Monique, in my opinion, is on a very, very high spiritual level. Now, this is just my opinion. Everybody have their own opinion of Monique. But in my opinion, Monique is on a higher spiritual level. She understands a lot of things. And in death, if you lose someone in death, they say to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. All right. Let me grab this comment from my moderator, Capricorn. That's how you should be. Think of the positive, because memories are all we have. And that's it. And I agree with Capricorn Chronicles. I've lost a daughter. I've lost a mother. I've lost homeboys. You know. Now, when I lost my mom 10 years ago, the only way that I could deal with her death was for me to work. And people was like, nah, mom just passed away. Go home. Why you here? Go home. You should be home. I knew if I was home, I knew that I would be sad. I knew that I would constantly be thinking about my mom. And that just wasn't a good place for me to be in. In 97, I lost a 3-year-old daughter. And I fell into a dark space because I didn't occupy my mind. I let my feelings get the best of me, and it put me in a dark place. And once I came out of that dark place, when my daughter passed away, I said, whenever there's death, whenever I'm dealing with death, it's a must. It's a must that I stay busy. So everybody deals with death completely different. And in this case, she just wants to think about the good times that her and the brother had. So y'all let me know in the chat, and y'all let me know on the replay game. Is this a reason to come for Monique? Is this a reason to blame Monique and feel as though, well, she ain't crying, she ain't shedding no tears, so she must have had something to do with his death? Let me say this before I move on. Some of us, we really need help. Some of us, in the way we think and the way we process things, we need help. Some of us needs professional counseling and professional therapy. Because just because Monique didn't shed a tear, just because Monique wants to focus and stay on the positive and the good times of the brother Reggie Carroll, if she gets blamed for his death because of that, that's completely not fair. It's not. But let's move on, because they've come for Katt Williams as well. But let's move on. But y'all let me know, because y'all might feel, well, I don't know, Shank. She ain't shed a tear. She talking about staying positive. She talking about, thinking of the good times that they had. And besides, Shank, I never trusted Monique anyway. Y'all might feel that way. And everybody has their right to feel how they feel. But y'all let me know in the chat, and y'all let me know in the replay game about Monique in this situation. I see the chat. I don't feel she is to blame, but I do believe the person who home he was at should be questioned. And that is when Katt Williams fall into play. All right, but let's get to Katt Williams. I see everybody in the chat. Give me a second. I'll come down there.
Sometimes when people pass, you got clout chasers. This comedian that was close to Reggie is calling out Katt Williams to speak on it. According to him, Reggie was killed on Katt Williams' blog, so now he's demanding answers about it.
You might want to go get TMZ for this one. Yeah, y'all might need to go start tagging the blogs. So this is what we not going to do. Okay? What we not going to do is we not going to act like Katt, you didn't know who the fuck Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do is act like Red Grant, you ain't know who Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do is sit up here, Monique, and act like and downplay who the fuck Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do, niggas don't know what's up. Hey, this ain't gonna be a long rant. It's real simple. Katt Williams, you the truth teller. You the Lord of knowing so much truth. You the master of being able to tell everybody else's shit. You the God of war. You ready for anything. Right? You the guy. You said my team versus whoever else. Well, Red, I called you. Niggas text you. I know you love Reggie. We all did. Reggie was a solid nigga, bro. He didn't pick sides. He let niggas be who they was. So, Katt Williams, tell me why Reggie Carroll died out your house. Tell us what happened to Reggie Carroll, Katt. Tell us what happened to Reggie Carroll. All right. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. Yeah, go tag the blogs, nigga. Don't sit here and be quiet now. Tre'vell Williams got court on Wednesday. A 6'8", 225-pound nigga. Y'all know what size Reggie was? Reggie would hit more than 5 times. Why y'all left Reggie out there on the motherfucking curb by your crib, nigga? Riddle me that. Everybody got so much to say. Tag 7 p.m. in Brooklyn in, nigga. Everybody want to talk about who's sucking dick and all this other bullshit. Tell us what my nigga did.
Now, according to this guy and others, Tre'vell Williams is the suspect in the death of comedian Reggie Carroll, right? It happened, according to this guy, it happened on Katt Williams' block. It happened at his house. And also, they're saying that because the suspect last name is Williams and Katt last name is Williams, they're saying that this suspect, Tre'vell Williams, is cousins with Katt Williams. Now, replay gang and chat, help me out with this. Just because they got the same last names, does that make them cousins? Just because they may be cousins, do that mean, because we don't know what happened, do that mean that Katt Williams set the brother comedian Reggie Carroll up to be unalive? We don't know. And one thing that I know, things happen. Things happen. Disputes happen. I know this for a fact. Sometimes, now I don't know what happened. I'm just giving my commentary on it. Sometimes in situations, people that end up getting unalive, we don't know the whole side. All right. I really don't see Katt having anything to do with this unaliving. But to be honest, all that I've been seeing going on lately, nothing surprises me. And there is always two sides to a story. And that's what I said, Shari. But for me, I'm not convinced just because this suspect may be Katt Williams' family and it happened allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. It happened at Katt Williams' home because allegedly Katt Williams have this, I believe, a $5 million mansion in Mississippi. I said allegedly. And I'm going to stick to allegedly because we don't know whether or not that's Katt Williams' home. We don't know. Now, I do know from me being a content creator, I do know people twist information and put out false narratives. And in this case, it's so early in the case that I don't have no concrete evidence. So that's why I'm saying everything is definitely allegedly. But I don't feel as though that's a reason to blame Katt Williams. And yeah, and the fact that Katt Williams ain't speak out. I mean, Nikki says exactly. Just because he didn't speak out, that don't mean that he's guilty. That don't mean that he had anything to do with the unaliving. I see you, Miss Amazing. I feel this is something to take down Katt. And it could be because we know Katt did a lot of exposing. So we really got to watch and see how this thing plays out. How would that benefit Katt with him being unalive? I'm with you, Capricorn. I see you, OG Patrice. That's true, Mr. Shank. I really don't believe Katt is that type of man. You know, what are they trying to get at? It was a sacrifice. That gonna go against everything that Katt stood for. Oh, Katt exposed that part of the industry. Now he's back with that part of the industry. That's not how this thing works. Believe me, all the exposing that he done, and now they're going to welcome him back in. No, I don't buy this. I think it's a clout chase mission. I do. I'm sure that's where they're going. I think this is just clout chasing. I think that, and if it's not clout chasing, I just think that they're jumping too far. This guy's jumping too far. No disrespect. Nah, I don't believe that. But let's tap into some more of what he has to say.
Katt. Tell us why. Tell us why Reggie Carroll died at your house, nigga. You got so much to tell about everybody. Tell us that. Let's not wait. You so far in the future knowing every fucking thing. Why can't you just tell us what the fuck happened on your street, nigga? Don't try and change the quick deed and say that ain't your crib, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. That man Reggie, rest in peace, got pronounced dead at the hospital. Hey, tell us what happened. You the nigga that got so much truth. Why you quiet? We ain't get a, hey man, RIP. Why you so quiet?
And let me just say this. I didn't, and we all know, you know, people that have unalived someone, they'll show up at the funeral. You know what I mean? So just because he's quiet and didn't say nothing, that don't mean nothing. Because people say rest in peace, man, I love you, bro, I love you, sis, and they were the one that unalived them. People show up the family house. Y'all saw the movie Juice. Remember when Tupac played Bishop? Tupac, unalive Raheem, showed up at the house, showed up at the funeral. So this right here is just a far, far reach, y'all. I believe when Katt exposed in 2025, a lot of people are mad and they are maybe trying to bring Katt down. I feel you. And I believe that too, Shari. Man, look, you don't want to come for Katt Williams. I was thinking the same thing. So, you know, the things that he's saying, for me, it don't fit the puzzle. Why you ain't say rest in peace? Why you quiet? Well, the incident happened on Wednesday, you know, and I'm sure Katt been around and he just wants to remain silent. I'm sure that he will in the future. I'm sure he will come out and speak on what happened. You don't always have to speak every time something happens. Sometimes it is good to just remain silent.
Tell me. You said it's the year of truth? Well, tell the truth, nigga. Tell the truth. I'm waiting. We all waiting. Yeah, go on tag TMZ. Let's go and run this shit up tonight. Nah, go on tag him. Go on tag him. We got so much motherfucking exposing to do. Let's get to it. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, go ahead, tag. Go on, get TMZ, get the Shade Room.
Let me grab a comment from the chat. If Katt or Monique wasn't present when this crime was committed, they probably have been advised by their attorneys to not speak. This is a new case that's being investigated. Don't jump the gun. Shaking my head. I mean, as a veteran, as legends, Monique and Katt, come on, dude. Come on now. They've been around. So they know. They know. And in my opinion, Katt Williams and Monique, they solid. They strong. Now, everybody have their personal feelings and personal opinions on them. But when it comes to the industry, Katt never bent over. Monique never bent over. Those two are solid. So you got to do a little bit more to convince me that Monique, just because she didn't shed a tear and she wants to remember the good times, and because Katt hasn't spoken out, that's why we should blame them for the death of Baltimore's own comedian Reggie Carroll. You got to do more convincing to me. Can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for Reggie Carroll and his family? And if his family is watching, my condolences to you. This dude right here doing too much. Expose this guy, please. And we know how Monique speaks her mind as well. I believe if this was true, she would have spoke up. She keeps it 100. Just saying. I believe they'll speak when the time is right. I see you, Just Missy. A little bit more of this guy. We're going to move on. And then for those that are not familiar with comedian Reggie Carroll, I'll do a quick rundown on his accomplishments. And he's a funny guy. He's been around. He's funny. But let's just get through a little bit more of this guy right here.
Yeah, let's get some attention put on this shit. Since we all about truth, how you leave a nigga out on the curb, nigga? How? Why you wasn't right there? Baltimore, what's good? Yeah, they got the murderer. Anybody want to take a guess what the murderer last name is? Oh, I'll do it for you. Here you go. Let me help you out. Let me help you niggas out real quick. There you go. There you go. No bond.
Let me grab this from my chat. Shout out to my people, Casey, everybody from Baltimore. I'll be as honest as I can. I'm from Baltimore, and I have watched Reggie's lives for the past year to 2 years. Once he returned back to Baltimore to live, his mouth was vicious, sometimes with the jokes. And I've heard, some of it. I see you down there. I am who I am. Shout out to my people from Baltimore. That's where I'm from. I don't believe Monique or Katt had anything to do with it. I honestly believe his jokes made that man mad, and that could have been it. And that's what I was trying to explain early on in the demonstration. A lot of times when people are unalived, no matter how much we love them, and I'm not saying that is in this case, no matter how much we love them, and no matter how much of a great person they may have been or are, but sometimes they cause that situation. And I'm not saying that this is what happened in this, but he's a comedian. And we know comedians can, good thing I got a sense of humor, but I know when I get roast. So I can just imagine somebody that don't have a sense of humor. Or it might have caught them on the wrong day. Because if you catch me on the wrong day, I'm liable to go upside your head. So, absolutely. Chris Rock got slapped for his jokes. And even though we felt that Will was wrong for slapping Chris, but in my opinion, I just think he just caught Will at the wrong time. I mean, and so, but let's jump back. Now this is the suspect.
There you go. No bond. Let's get to that. No. Let's get to that. Yeah, tag the venues, tag Live Nation, tag all of them. But we not finna sit up here. Nah, this ain't happening in no club. This at that nigga crib. Yeah. Let's get to that.
Shank. So did he call out someone in his audience prior to his death? I don't know, OG Patrice. Was he into it with someone recently? I don't know. Was he on the wrong side of town? Not sure. He was in Mississippi. Was he involved in something he shouldn't have been? Not sure. But according to Casey, his mouth was vicious sometimes with the jokes. Let me finish with him real quick, y'all, and then we're gonna get into some of comedian Reggie Carroll's stand-up. Let me just run a little bit more of this guy, yo.
Go ahead. Tag some folks. Let's go and run it up tonight. And the key word is allegedly. He got court on the 27th. Nah, don't try to say it happened at the club, because it didn't. Come on, Katt. Got so much fucking shit to say. Let's talk now. Yeah, let's go. This how you repay niggas? What you gonna do? You gonna put a fake RIP post up now? This your king? I kept telling y'all, niggas don't listen. So let's get to that. Well, Baltimore, y'all ain't never been up and been solid with me, so. Yeah. Come on, Katt.
All right, we're going to switch lanes, y'all, and let's tap into some of comedian Reggie Carroll's stand-up. This guy goes by the name of Billy Sorrells, Sorrells. That was the guy that was just speaking, Billy Sorrells. To be honest, I done seen Katt do some good for many people. Katt has a good heart, and I believe he is a God-fearing man. Who is this guy speaking? Once again, the guy that was speaking is Billy Sorrells. Him being so mad at Katt is crazy. It's like he has something against Katt. I see you, Michelle. I really believe if a person don't know for facts about things, they maybe shouldn't say anything because it sounds like this dude is a op against Katt. Exactly. I'm not sure if he was home, Francine. I'm not sure if Katt was home. I'm not even sure if that's Katt's home. So I see you, Corey. Let's tap into some of comedian Corey work. Let's see. Let me come up here, y'all.
My nephew, this boy like 6'8". My nephew, this boy like 6'8", wears 16 in shoes. And he's only like, I said he was 16, right? And he was 6'8", and he wears 16 in shoes, and he's real dumb. I guess that shit runs in our family, man. Because the other day he asked me some dumb shit. He said, Uncle Reg, don't you hate when you sit on the toilet and your dick in the water? Yeah, it rocked me to sleep too. I'm like, nigga, your dick is in the water? You know what I'm saying? I looked him dead in his eyes and I lied. I said, I know exactly what you're talking about. Boy, you family, baby. That's how we do this. Man, I ain't know what he was talking about. I went upstairs. I tried to sit on that toilet all kinds of ways, man. I'm going this way, that way. Finally, I laid across and flushed it just to get my dick wet. My nephew, this boy likes.
How many of y'all think that was funny? I think it was funny.
And that Sha'Carri Richards and my baby. Love her, y'all. And that Sha'Carri Richards and my baby.
You don't steal jokes.
Hell fucking
I just
no.
wanted to make sure.
Them niggas are stole from me.
I wanted to make sure you didn't steal no fucking joke. I ain't want to be sitting next to I ain't want to be sitting next to no fucking thing.
I didn't pull back. What the fuck is you talking about?
You don't steal jokes.
Hell fucking
I just
no.
wanted to make sure.
Them niggas are stole from me.
I wanted to make sure you didn't steal no fucking joke. I ain't want to be sitting next to I ain't want to be sitting next to no fucking thing.
I didn't pull back. What the fuck is?
Let me see if I can get a stand up on them, y'all.
Besides me, I'm gonna tell y'all something about child support, man. Do you know they got brothers working down child support that owe child support? For real, they call you up harassing you. They don't call my house, tell something. Mr. Carroll, you know you owe. I said, you owe too, man. You don't get mad down something. It ain't about me, though. It ain't about me. Ain't white people, ain't more white people here. Man, anybody work with anybody? They crazy, ain't they? I'm gonna tell you, the first time I found out they was crazy. Y'all remember the Menendez brothers? Remember they said they father molested them? I'm gonna tell you, I was believing them at first because I thought they were like 5 or 10 years old. Come to find out they 25 and 30 years old and stuff. If you're 25 and your father's still having sex with you, that's a relationship. I ain't trying to hear that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Always trying to steal our inventions, don't they? Everything black folks invent, white people trying to steal. Like now, they trying to blend flavors. They kind of stuff like tropical banana, banana raspberry. That ain't new, because we was mixing pack of Kool-Aid for years. They made a mistake, we made a mistake, but that came first. Anybody ain't got kids? Them little bad kids, little grown kids that know too much for their age. I'll take the little kids that know too much. My little niece, man, she's so grown. One day she rolled her eyes so hard she just fell asleep. Had to wake her up, man. And she know too much for her. One day, as soon as I came in the house, she started telling me stuff. She told me, Uncle Reg, boy, you came in a nick of time. My father, he just left. Him and my mother, they fussing about the child support check again. And you know I need that money this month. I need some Johnson baby lotion. That Lubriderm too strong. It ain't pH balanced. I'm gonna have a red. Look, I'm gonna have a vaginal kit. What's in that McDonald's bag? Don't you chew on the french fries up and give me one. You know I can't digest so solid.
What's y'all thoughts? He's funny. He's funny. What's y'all thoughts? Drop a 1 if y'all think he's funny. Drop a 2 if you think he's not funny. Them trying to say he overtalked himself wasn't cool. It was too much talking before finding out what was really going on. I seen somebody say he's funny. Okay. So it's a mix. Okay. Heaven Lee says a 2. Heaven Lee don't feel as though he's funny, but Sabrina says definitely funny. I give him a 1. I give him a 1.
Tell my mama stop breastfeeding out in public. They look like infants. They gonna think I'm a bull pack. Why y'all lie about Easter? Y'all know no rabbits don't lay no eggs. Too grown, man. Anybody ugly and don't know it? I'm gonna tell you, fellas, if you got an ugly girl and you don't know it, take over your grandmother's house. Cause you know your grandmother let you know, won't you? Soon I walk the door, my grandma like, oh, baby child, what's wrong with you bringing the L99 here? Boy, you know I got bad nerves. Don't get my pressure pills. What's wrong with you? You ever see somebody teeth so crooked, look like they posing for a jail flick? Huh? You ever see that? They got like a short tooth, and you know what I'm saying? The chip tooth, he the short tooth. He on the picture like this. Then they got the tall tooth standing over top of the short tooth. Then the third tooth ain't even looking at the camera. Plus he got a sweet tooth. And they're the same. When you ever go to somebody's house, they got a whole bunch of prom pictures, but no damn graduation pictures in there. And you ain't that man. You know, you meet a Muslim, they got meaning to their name, right? And when you meet him, they'll tell you what their name is. I met this one brother, he was like, how you doing, my brother? My name is Muhammad Abdul Raoul Shabazz Denzel Snipes X. He said things, running with wisdom, years of knowledge, protect my home, provide for my home, respect my black woman. That's who I am. And you? He said, I'm Reggie Carroll. And I'm running from police, 3 years probation, child support, alcoholic. Hey, the nigga on space. My name's Reggie Carroll, y'all.
I like him. I like him. I like him. Sad that he lost his life. Such a tragedy. Once again, my condolences to his family. I'll keep my ears. Before I let you all go, let me see if there's any updates. Let me see if I can find any updates on it before I let y'all go. But y'all let me know in the chat and on the replay gang, do you feel as though Katt Williams and Monique had something to do with his death? Yeah, he seems like a cool guy, Francine. He seems like a cool guy. Let me see if I can find an update. Seems like a cool guy. You better believe Katt will be 100% about this. So this is an old video of him and how Monique came into play, all because Monique simply said that she wants to remember the good things, the good times. She don't want to shed no tears, and she just want to remain positive. And that's how she got dragged into it. Like, come on. You know, for those that just pulled up, let me run this clip real quick of Monique, and then I'll let y'all get out of here. So this is how Monique got dragged in it. Oh, no, that ain't it. Oh, boy.
Canva Enterprise in 3 words is scalable, efficient, and
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chick.
I say.
Now, yesterday, Monique actually spoke out and had some very nice words about Reggie.
This is why I say treat people the best you can, because you never know if you'll get a chance to see them again. And the last time me and my brother Reggie Carroll was together, that's what it was. An amazing time being on tour together, being on that road together. What a time. So I have no sad tears because all of our times together was amazing. Was amazing.
Unfortunately, sometimes when people pass, you got cloud chasers. This comedian that was close to Reggie is calling out Katt Williams to speak on it. According to him, Reggie was killed on Katt Williams' blog, so now he's demanding answers about it.
You might want to go get TMZ for this one. Yeah, y'all might need to go start tagging the blogs. So this is what we not gonna do. Okay? What we not gonna do is we not gonna act like Katt, you didn't know who the fuck Reggie Carroll was.
And y'all know what? I don't even really want to give him any more shine. But what you heard from Monique, and this is how she got tied in it, just because of what she said. Now, see, Monique spoke, she still got dragged in it. Katt didn't speak, he got dragged in it. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So what are you talking about? Like I said, Monique spoke about it, about his death. Monique rest in RIP'd him. She still got dragged in being involved in it. Katt don't say nothing, he get dragged in it. So I see everybody in the chat. Salute everybody. I'll leave the chat running and you all can hang around. I'm going to probably do another demonstration at 12:30. I'll see everybody back at 12:30. Just because he was unalive on his block. Right. And the suspect has the same last name as Katt Williams. So allegedly, the suspect is cousins with Katt Williams. So that's why he's saying Katt had something to do with it. Salute everybody. I'll see everybody back at 12:30. Y'all can hang around.
I'd like to place an order. Yeah. Hey, let me get a chicken box and a half and half. All right, good looking out.
Tinted window screaming after law out my mouth. I'm switching lanes from up north to down south. Now everybody trying to figure how I put it down. I took my show on the road straight out of town. Pee-wee is my nigga, so you know I brought some crooks with me.
1998, they tried to throw the book at me.
Tell me what you see every time you take a look at me. A straight P, I only be where the hookers be. A old head, but still can pull any fly chick. One thing's for sure, you never see me ride a nigga dick. I got a thoroughbred who loves to call me pretty daddy. Through Alabama, getting hit in a pink caddy when I come through. Everybody knows me, the young niggas love me. They call me, they OG. Go and do your homework about the shit that I spit. They gon' tell you that nigga Shank is legit. A chicken box, a half and half when I'm switching lanes.
I'm switching lane.
A chicken box, a half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lane.
A chicken box, a half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lane.
A chicken box, a half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lane.
I eat a chicken box before I play a game of spades.
Can I get some
a half and half is sweet tea mixed with lemonade. Some brown liquor with a coke to sharpen up my skills. I switch lanes cause I only fuck with the real. Now she's a winner, so I got to keep her on my team. Plus I'm a real one, so I never ever sell her dreams. You wanna know if I'll quit or if I'll stop? But they say it ain't over till your casket drops. A chicken chicken boxer half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lanes.
A chicken boxer half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lanes.
A chicken boxer half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lanes.
A chicken boxer half and half when I'm switching lanes.
When I'm switching lanes.